Is there poop on the ground, Nick?
It's poop on the ground, and like,
Poop City.
this is the only racetrack that I've ever been to that's had poop on the ground. Welcome back, Jake and friends. We're at Willowbank and it smells really bad.
It was a struggle to get in here. I nearly got kicked out on the way in. So we're here, Willowbank Raceway for Jamboree 23.
We're lucky this isn't smell-o-vision, those have lost you all by now.
There's been a mishap over there in the corner. I don't know if you can see it, but toilets
You
have...
keep touching like, oh no, I wasn't, I just shit myself. No, we're good.
Unironically, the toilets have shit the bed. So they're doing probably all to clean that up at the moment.
How's that? We're at Jamboree and the first thing to shit the bed is the track.
Nick here has got himself a primo spot in the spot on 10. Surrounded by all the race cars. I love that Nova. It's like one of my favourite cars here, right? Oh god, that smells disgusting.
Yeah, that's working on your nose.
So at this end of that air, because you said, I love that Nova. Oh, that smells disgusting.
No, the Nova's fine. I love the Nova. It's the shit in front of the Nova I can't stand.
Wait, it's called a Mustang.
You put some more weights in the front of it?
No.
No?
Same weight.
Oh, we're going for the moon tune
Yeah,
again.
we're setting it again.
Point it up.
Let's go up again.
Yeah.
We're going to do a matching Willowbank wheelie, I think.
Ooh, back-to-back wheelies.
Oh, why not? Go up.
Hello, Nova.
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, I guess so.
What's the plan? What's the plan first?
We're just going to go race. Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers, mate. We're here to race.
Are we though?
Yep.
Because at the moment we're here to try and avoid a puddle of shit.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
You picked a great spot in the tent to avoid the shit puddle, like it's going around you.
I didn't pick the spot, I was given the spot.
Yeah, I think you're about to lose the spot too.
Yeah, well, I'm about to lose it to a VL and a bloody Tirana.
So you got the 5.1 tune up in it from Kendall?
Yep.
See how fast it goes?
See what it
Up
runs.
the rev limiter, I believe.
In top gear, yeah. We've upped the limiter all over, but I'm going to shift it to the normal spot. Just let it run out.
Did you check your parachute?
It's still on there.
No, I mean, did you open it and put
No.
it again? Cool.
Didn't have time.
Worry about that at the other end.
Hopefully that comes out.
Street 289 to the lane.
Whoa.
Street 289 to the lane.
That's you, champion.
That is me.
You ready?
How you do a nervous wee?
I need to put shoes on. It's a Willowbank track. I'm sure these will be fine, but the
This is
officials
a
don't
Justin
like 'em.
Simpson prep track,
Is
mate.
it?
It's a Kenda.
Ooh,
That's why I got told put the same
Kenda.
tune up in it. Go put shoes on.
All right. Hello, Matt. How you feeling, Nick?
Another day, another racetrack, mate. Why do we do this?
We don't. You do.
I mean, I'm totes not nervous, but if I was, I'm a little nervous.
So we're going up. Well, Nick here is going up for our first qualifier. It's got the 5.1 tune up in it from Kendall last weekend.
If it spins, should I get back in it just to see what it likes to do? It's warm in here already. No one's oiled down yet, so that's a plus. Oh, no, never mind. Please go. Please go.
Morning.
Hello, how are you?
Great.
Oil pressure, it's got 0 oil pressure. 6 pounds. Well, I saw, 6 pounds and I turned it off. Lucky there's a light on the dash now that goes, yo, off it, kid. It's handy. So I gotta flick the belt back on and see what came off. Just gotta quickly see what's going on with this oil pressure. So maybe, the belt's still on it, so maybe it just flicked the oil coming forward in the sump. So oil pressure came good. It must be the oil going forward in the sump when the chute's out of it. That's the first time it's had this sump on it and the chute's come out. Well, I haven't pulled the chute under acceleration. So I guess now, see what it ran, it spun straight away. So what I'll probably end up doing is pull some out of it on the start line, probably let the front hang a little bit better. It's scary because it's like it's a fine line where it's either gonna go up or it's gonna spin. I'm gonna just mediate that, pull a bit more out, let it ramp in slowly. I don't know what it ran, we'll find out now. I did take it out the back just because we wanted to see what it wanted, whether it wanted more or less. Ran it ever to the quarter on CO2 boost control, so it felt good though in the car. The car I ran usually runs like 850s and I was well behind him. So I have a feeling that it's probably like a 920 or something like that. Mile an hour should be there. I don't know what it would have gone, but mile an hour should be close to there. It felt stable and cool in the car, so that's good. Thank you very much. 9.3 at 163. That's kind of what I thought. The 163 is a PB for me. That's the fastest I've ever gone, ever. So that's cool. I'm just gonna get it to get out of the hole. The amount of love this car gets, man, it's just, I love it so much. Everyone's giving me thumbs up. It's sick. I think the Kenda tune-up was a bit spicy for this track.
Yeah, that felt like shit on the start line, eh?
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah.
It went 192 to the 60 foot.
Nice and empty. What are you doing?
Just take some cam timing. If our turbo speed calculation or the turbo speed reading that we've got is correct, we're overspeeding the turbo.
How much? Enough?
Yeah.
Cool.
Enough that we need a 47. We'll just move the cam timing to the quarter mile specs that Kit wanted, which will should like be softer, should take a longer ramp, if that makes sense, but it should make more at the back, which is good because we sort of need to soften the 60 foot as well as, so it's going to work out both. Danny reckons pull some of the weight out of the front as well, because let it go, because it might come up and flat tire.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Yeah. No, I'll go drop the deuce and start running again. It'll go cheeks to bowl, and then as soon as the ship is coming into dock, the car will fire up, and I'll go, oh, for God's sake.
Are you ready? Come on, mate, we're trying to race here.
Didn't go well. I feel like that went faster. And if it didn't, it feels f***ing fast in the car. And that sucks. I need to get this thing a shit tune up so it'll go down. Thank you. Hey? What? You want to tow you back?
Yeah, sorry.
I've got a parachute.
No, don't do that. I'll just come for it. Stand there.
Have you got...
Quick, get in. I've got to get out of the way. Go on, it's a Falcon. Just open it. Hey?
On your head.
Wherever you want. Just sit in there. You can get in the back seat if you really want to. You good? You're good. Thank you, mate.
Let's go. That's all.
Fine again. And we pulled 120 kPa out of the lead. It needs to. I need to figure out some kind of track tune. It's just.
What you got there?
They'll never suspect a thing.
We're currently at 2 hours behind, waiting on Nick to come back from his second qualifying pass. I have a feeling that the third qualifier will be done at night time, which I believe was due to be had in probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were just meant to.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was 30 minutes ago. The third qualifier was 30 minutes ago. Oh, there you go. That's how far behind we are.
We're an entire qualifying set
I'm
behind.
pretty sure the next pass will be done at night time.
Better track.
Hopefully all those all-motor guys just keep braking, there'll be none of them left, and we'll be able to get a clean run in. I think their class is like an endurance class.
Also, don't walk that way. It smells like.
This whole place smells like Hang on.
Had to drive Mr. Hoff back. He ran out of fuel.
How was your second burnout contest?
Annoying. Frustrating, man. So we pulled 14 pound out of the start line then. Like,
What was the mile an hour? Was that 160?
163, same.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. So, Nick, how do you rate Jambo? Is it a good event? Good fun, clean racing
Dude.
from the all-motor class?
Oh, man. How many passes you get is amazing.
What are we doing now?
So we've basically pulled a bunch of power out of it on the start line again. Just going to give it a quick two-step check.
Having a couple of dramas with the two-step earlier, so now he's going to give it a few test clicks.
That didn't come up, probably, did it?
No, it came up, but then it went straight past it. I'll just try it again.
That sounded like it worked.
That worked. Softer leaving 3 clicks out of the front in the shock, so it should separate.
Let's see if we can get out on the power.
If it can work to that point, yeah.
These boys hard at it.
Hopefully it's going to tame the start line down a lot. Hopefully it goes like a 129 or like 13 or 14. I don't give a what it runs at this point. As long as it goes better than a 1.8.
At this point, a 1.4 would still get you an 8.
Oh yeah, well and truly, yeah.
Hour, man, that's not bad.
Just having the chat with people though, they're like, man, if you just go 5.15 and it's going to put 35 on the back half, like it's an 8.0. And I'm like, shut the f*** up, everybody. It just needs to f***ing do it.
It's been half the
is Jesse? Dude finds a golf cart at every event we're at. Men's is the golf cart boy.
So as predicted, it's almost night time. I don't know if we ever truly portray exactly how bad it gets out here in regards to like, we'll do one pass in the day and the next pass is at night time. But yeah, they're gonna send the same all motor class down before, the same ones that were going like prepping in between runs because they couldn't get a car to run out the back door without braking. So hopefully it's not gonna be too bad this time around and Nick will be able to get an actual clean run in. He hasn't had a decent run yet at all. What are you going to the half? Like sixes? 660 to the 660s.
It went 930 on a 660. It's been 5.1.
Oh yeah.
Mathematically, this car is going to be fast. It's just trying to get the f***ing thing to actually get out of the hole. It's going to be the interesting bit. Look at him.
I know where that limit is set, and if it spins on this run, oh, it's getting revved in first. I'm gonna teach it who's boss.
And then we'll be doing heads tonight. Just one head.
I won't be. He will be.
Oh, I'm far too drunk to do heads. I'll put it on backwards.
Support.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go that far. No?
These are the same guys that were calling me a bitch last night.
What was I calling you a bitch?
Not you, these guys.
Oh, right, yeah. Fair. I never called you a bitch personally.
No, but you were the instigator.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, actually, you know
Basically, I could tell he was on the piss last night because I kept getting messages from our friends that are here at the track from people like Kai and Dave Hamo and even Jesse's missus messaged me.
So Katie messaged you first. I walked over to her and she goes, hey, I've just told Jake he's a bitch because he's not here. And I'm like, that set a precedent, and walked around and they're like, oh, hey Dave, how you going? And he's like, good mate. I'm like, you want to tell Jake he's a bitch?
So thanks to all my race car people for calling me a bitch for not being out here racing today.
So what have we come to with this? Are we just turning it way the down because there's nothing out there, or what?
Pretty much.
Is this eliminations tomorrow or not?
I believe it's round robin.
Yeah, so you'll get a few runs.
I'll get 3
tomorrow.
runs.
Do we know
I'm
how?
in this class and not in mod compact.
Eliminations.
Look at this. Nova reckons he cleaned it.
I didn't get to do the hood.
Oh, didn't get
What are the excuses?
It was on the roof.
Brought to you by Step One.
It just goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Jamboree just goes on, man. I've done 3 runs in probably the same amount of time we did 6 at Kenda. It just takes forever. Also, not Jamboree's fault. They're good.
No, they're
doing
cool.
their job. It's just that no one believes in belly pans around here.
I don't want to say too much. Not too much at all.
No.
But anyway.
I reckon next year we build an all-motor car, and the only objective is stay running on Sunday. I reckon you win. I put start line tuning in, so if it breaks, it's my fault.
Hang on, that's not what he said a moment ago.
That's exactly what I said. Matt's the best tuner ever, and I love him. Bye.
I believe the words were spoken were, I put the startup line, Nick put the startup line tune up in it, so if it goes, then it was all him.
He's a liar. Straight up liar. Actually, no, he might be a truther depending if it goes or not.
I'll edit it appropriately.
I was going to say, he's going to do some creative editing on this one.
They've almost got through all the all-motor cars, you might want to get in your car.
Yeah, I probably should get in my car.
There's a few rotaries ahead though.
Shauna, 2 hours behind.
No.
No, I can't.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah, buckle up.
It's so much noise with not much. Also brought to you by SpongeBob, apparently.
Let's roll, baby. Guys, what is the go? Will you turn it off?
There's oil in the right-hand lane on the start line, so once they clean that up, they said they'll go back to 2, but you're going to be
We're on the left line now.
We want left.
Are we going left? Is that the
I
plan?
believe we're going left.
My God, this place is so weird. Dude!
He didn't make it.
Dude!
He just drove off.
God, man. It's like the biggest cluster ever.
Bottle off or on?
No, it's on. I haven't touched it. I can't reach it.
Okay.
Go down this lane. Don't go down this lane. Oh, okay, come over here. Now we're going to start them again. Like, what are we doing, man?
Yeah, might as well start her up then.
I'm not f***ing going. They're right there. Jesus Christ. lads, finally got under the 60 foot, under power. Oh, yes! Gearbox is cooked and it is that gearbox oil, but that actually f***ing went! It may not have been a 5.1, but man, it felt good. And it had the shift light on for a long time, so I don't know what it revved to, but it felt cool. Woo! We need to do that today! I reckon we take a bit more out tomorrow morning, just to make sure it goes. I don't know what it ran. It was definitely a PB, I can tell you that for f***ing damn sure. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. 815 at 165. 522, 135 to the 8. So that's as fast as it's ever gone to the 8. But it's been 7 numbers faster. So it should really go, like, even if that all in would have gone 807 or something. So I am 400s away from beating my dad's best ever pass. In a 4-cylinder, small tyre box. That's fucking sick. That's what I dream of. This is my dream right here. Why couldn't I do that today?
Did that feel good?
That was sick. Yeah. That was f***ing sick. That was genuinely sick.
Good.
Cool as. 522. 125.
Oh, I f***ing picked that too. 522, 135. Yeah, man.
Hey? You know, first thing I looked at when I saw that slip, I'm like, 815 is 515 is 7 numbers faster. That's an O.
Yeah, 110 would have seen that into 799. Yeah. No, not this track, not here.
Nah, I think honestly, I think tomorrow pull something out of it on the leaf just to get it to go, and then when it comes to afternoon, it's a bad day to be this engine.
Is this a dollar around place?
First to the finish line, and I'm probably top 8 qualifier. That felt sick in the car. It didn't feel anything like Kenda. Like Kenda went and it came up this and just went straight out.
You done?
Yeah. You know what that means though? What's that mean? I can have a beer this afternoon tonight, and it can be a good celebratory beer. If that thing didn't go down, it was going to be a sad. Now we can just get on it and it's fine. Only problem is it takes me like 12 hours to get back to good again.
Speaking of, that's it for this episode for this week. Next week we'll be back with race day, which will be tomorrow for us and next week for you. Yeah, stick with us and we'll see you then. We're going to get some beers. See us.
This is Mr. Golby and he has an A340.
A340s are the best gearbox in the world. The end.
Later that same evening.
Go on, Golby, just tell us how A340s are the best.
It's lost drive, so it could yet be convertible.
I'm pretty certain those ARPs are stronger than whatever's behind them.
And the engine then went to the moon. So I got a shorter rod, I think.
Right, and then you do it.